Oh, hello there. Good morning. We're playing Satisfactory today. And we found a few things. I've explored a bit. So we're going to be building something special today. Let's get into it, shall we? No. Crap. I wanted to catch that train. Oh well. It's okay. So last time we rebuilt a decent amount of our power infrastructure. So that was a thing. But now what's going to happen is I am going to... I found some SAM ore. And I really want to be able to start mining and processing it and turning it into alien storage. There's also this place here. God damn. Ow. Straight to the face. There you go. So what do we got over here? Some oscillators. Didn't really have access to oscillators, so that's good. Quartz crystals. I do have quartz crystals nowadays, so it's not... Circuit boards. I can't make those. What about you? Operational. Oh, I needed rubber. Okay, sure. I'll get a hard drive. I'm happy about that. I'm gonna want to drop that in the MAM sooner than later. And the other thing is, I found some SAM ore, but it's way out there. It's all the way there. To just about where I'm aiming my gun. And I'm also going to need to figure out, well, my train also needs a bit of fixing. It needs to get longer. My train needs to get bigger. It needs an extra wagon. Right now, it's kind of too small for its own station. So let's go back to the main base. I want to get started on analyzing that hard drive. Grab some more ammunition, because now I've got the quartz ammo going. I've also got my camera in the wrong spot. That's better. There we go. Yes, so I am making shatter rebar nowadays with all of the quartz that I have. That's a small upgrade I've done. And basically the goal is going to be for all of these storage containers that I have here and down there and some of them up top to all be basically connected to alien storage as soon as possible. So that I don't have to be lugging around this much material on me at all times. So as we can see, little extra assembler right here. Just take the standard rebar in here with quartz, turns it into shatter rebar on the upper container. These are also going to be ideally connected to alien storage sooner than later. Spitter remains. I'll throw that in there. So, ma'am. We'll throw some... So basically, I need to get started on making SAM fluctuators. I've been able to do the small research for reawakened SAM or something like that. Reanimated SAM, yes. Just because I mined the bit by hand on the spot that I found, but that place is highly radioactive, so I cannot stay there for anything longer than a few seconds, and it's extremely dangerous. So we're just gonna throw a hard drive in there, start scanning, and in the meantime, I've got some portable miners here. I have enough resources on me for a Miner Mark II, so I'm going to try to get to it, place a Miner Mark II, start putting out a belt, probably a Mark IV belt, like as fast as I can make the thing, really. But yes, I am also wanting to ride this exact train here because I am going to want to change a couple things about it. Because this might get problematic. I might have to dump some of the stuff in the bin that is currently on the train. Just because I'm not entirely sure how my wagons and stations are going to line up. Because this is full. Okay. I'm going to get on the train right now, and I am going to cancel docking, and I am going to turn off the self-driving. Because I need to figure out a few things. I think... Okay, let's go to the other station. Because right now, I would have to add a wagon on this end. On the end I'm currently riding on. I think, right behind the locomotive I'm in. But maybe not. Because I have to make sure that it all lines up. So... I stop here. What is that wagon full of? Plastic. Okay. So if I add a wagon here, the plastic that's currently getting loaded on is going to be offset. Meanwhile, over here, that station's a fluid station and it has nothing in it. Okay. I think what I might need to do here is I might have to lengthen that station. I might have to make that station, like move the train station over, have another freight platform in front, and add a wagon there. So that way the freight cars line up with where they dock on... with where they dock on the station back home. Then again, which platform? There's 4 platforms there. Okay. And I think there's 4 platforms back home as well. It's just I don't know which one is the empty one at home. Because I might have more room to move a station back home rather than in this base. So the empty station has to be the first one here. Oh, so much sneezing today. God damn. So that is okay. That's the empty one. So if I move that locomotive, add a wagon there, I can start using this. But it'll offset where everything is loaded in all of the cars, because suddenly the first car after the locomotive is going to be full of plastic. So yeah. So either I add on this side and then lengthen the station here, have a bit more room to do it here. Okay. So I'm going to move the locomotive all the way in. And I need another... I mean, I don't need another freight platform. Do I? Actually, yes, I do. No, this is empty. So I gotta make sure that these wagons line up exactly where they are right now. and get loaded exactly where they are on the other side. Because I don't want to be wasting that wagon full of plastic and that wagon full of rubber. Because I've already got outputs plugged into this thing. It has to be at the other end, though. Okay. So if I take out the locomotive, not that. Then locomotive here. Except it's the wrong way around. Okay. So now we know that these, at least over here, they line up. The problem is going to be at the other end. Because that wagon is going to get used. It's either going to be for reanimated Sam, unless I could process it further back down at the main bay, at the refinery base. Then I'll process it there and basically send the most refined resource I can. Okay. Now there's my problem. My problem now is that this wagon is the new one, but the first station here is full of plastic. My plastic wagon is technically the second one now, so this station here has to move forward. And I need motors. Okay. This is why I want to build alien storage. It's because every time I run out of friggin' components for things, and I have to go back to main base to get them. I think I got this. Alright. So now we go back. So we lengthened the station by 1 on that side. The fluid platform on the other end could actually disappear if I needed to. If I wanted to. Just be rails. The other thing that I'm thinking of, that is not the tube I wanted to take. The other thing I'm thinking of is... yeah, freight platform here. Please don't throw yourself off of it. Yes. Okay. There we go. Power. So now, I go back to this train. And then I go back to here. This freight car has plastic. This station should have plastic. There we go. That's my rubber. That's my rubber. Okay. So now everything is lined up again. Exactly as I needed it to be. Now, for this new station here, the hypertube might be getting a bit in the way. I might need to move that, but for now, it's fine where it is. Okay. I'm going to edit the timetable. So it loads up and then it drops. And then I save. And then I just turn on the self-driving, and this train line should be operational again sooner than later. It's docking right now. Okay, that's fine. So, that's that first part settled. Next, I need to go build that Samor mining machine. And it's a ways off. Like, it's all the way over. I think it's that platform or that one. It's a ways off. There's a fair few very dangerous things in the way. Because it's not just, you know, building a mining machine. It's also getting the stuff back to here. I think I'm going to process it right here on the roof of this place. Maybe on the roof of the refineries. I might conveyor it all the way to there, process it up there. So that I can choose what I load onto the train. I am gonna go back down there. And I am gonna go ahead and grab a bit more fuel for myself, for my jetpack. Still on 56 package fuel, but I'm not gonna chance it. Stuff has gone wrong before. The other thing I'm gonna want to do right now is I'm gonna go back up there and I'm gonna throw a few of my things in just a small personal storage box like that one. How convenient. So that can go, that can go, that and that can also go. Okay, that should be good enough to get me started, at least for now. These storages, I'm also going to want them to turn into alien storages. So let's fly out there. I think it's that platform there that I'm looking at. There's a power slug right there. Okay. I'm just gonna... Nope, something's aggressive at me. I'm just gonna bravely run away. There's hatchers on top of this thing. No, just slide jump. There we go. I think it's that one. I am going to have to be very careful here because I know that, well, I have seen that around that particular, oh, that's a very aggressive spitter. Around that particular SAM ore deposit is a lot of uranium. So the place is highly radioactive, and radioactivity drains your health extremely quickly. Yeah, it is above me, basically. So... I think it's right above me. And I don't have a hazmat suit. So... if I'm not careful, I will die very quickly. It's there. It's right there. That's the one. Okay. And the base is back over there. I could see the road from here. The problem is, I have to be able to kind of run this thing back to base. Or close enough back to base that I can actually do something with it. It's there. So... I don't dare get any closer than that. because those green deposits are uranium and will irradiate the hell out of me. There's also going to be the small matter of getting electricity out here. Okay. I did have the resources I need for the and I'm also wondering where that conveyor should be going. Like, I can't... Unless I build a foundation all the way to there, then it's going to have to go below. And then there's the whole matter of water and enemies. Well, even up here, there's a matter of enemies, so... And there's also the matter of if I build a foundation all the way up to here, all the way out to here, I should say, I am going to get spit at, isn't it? Yep. Sheesh. Okay. These dudes are tough. Like 4 full friggin'... It was 4 or 5 full shatter rebar shots to the face. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to run a foundation out from base to here. Because... that's very deep water, that's full of enemies, that's also full of enemies. And there's going to be the matter of choosing what kind of height I want my foundation to be, but I think... I think I'm gonna make it the same height as the Hypertube building and the blueprint maker up there. It's gonna be that floor that I'm going to extend all the way. And I'll have my processing base up there. These guys are not getting... They're stopping and starting. By not producing enough fuel. It's either that or, ooh, maybe I need to have like... Maybe having 8 generators in a row like this doesn't do all that well. Maybe I should kind of cut off this pipe and plug these two in another way. Maybe split off from that main pipe or something, and then... For now it's okay. We don't really have power grid issues anymore, at least for a bit. it's going to rear its ugly head again sooner than later. I'm not deluded about that in any way. So it's that one there. Yeah, I can see the mining machine from here, which is really useful. You can see the mining machine from here, so I can build out to it. And then over here, on this floor, I'll expand this floor here and kind of build the processing base to it. So that way I can easily ship whatever product I make out of that into the new freight platform I just built. And get that back home. And how much do I intend to process it here is basically... The goal here is basically going to be until I need to throw it into machines and recipes that include ingredients that I don't have here. So I'll process it as much as I can before having to ship it, basically. Yeah, machine's there. I could see it in red. This floor is just about the right height as well for this platform, so this is perfect. It's gonna be over there. There is also another SAM deposit that's a bit more accessible. It's like up there. I saw that, but it's definitely not the same quality. Like the output I'm gonna get from that is not gonna be great, so I opted for the further out and more dangerous, but more profitable spot. I'm actually stunned that I'm not getting irradiated here. I am also going to try to run back a power line at the same time from that mining machine, because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a pain. Oh, I could have gone sideline. I think I'm going to go sideline. It's going to be a bit less obstructive. Like that. There we go. That's electricity running along all the side of this platform here. I'm happy about that. I am now out of industrial beams. I figured that would happen. Okay. I will keep running the power line, because why not? Just gonna keep going like that. We're almost there, though. that's going to go to here, which is going to go to there. Well, that should mean the miner machine, all the way at the other end, is going to start extracting already. So I'm going to go back to main base. I could also consider, if I do want to ship back some, if I want to ship back some more than one thing, I do have this road. I could consider shipping some of these items via truck as well. That's certainly an option. The encased beams are going to be in that train station here, and I believe it's this one? Ah, train is currently unloading. Well, trying to unload. Because even that quartz is... Right now it's only getting used for ammunition. Got silica. There's my encased beams. Let's throw, I don't know, 4 stacks. Maybe even 5. Yeah, it's just encased beams. Might as well have as many of them as I can. Then just down here and foomp. There we go. So, if I've done this right, the conveyor belt on the other end of this road should be full of ore already. And it looks like it is. I'm seeing some purple. There we go, look at that. So. Okay, so basically, okay, I made it here now. Reanimated Sam. How do I do that again? Constructors. Okay, I'm just gonna have a chain of constructors right here. The convenient thing about this power line here and me plugging onto it is gonna be that if I do need to unplug something, I could just take out that wire there, basically, and unplug the whole Sam factory. Which I think is gonna be quite useful if I do run into power issues again. So. And how fast do I process that? 4:1, production rate of 30. This doesn't look like Train Simulator. I mean, fair enough. But I like trains. The train just left. It's that way now. There you go. I probably could have run a train all the way back there, but for just one resource, it's not really worth building a whole train line. I'm doing pretty okay, JD. It's been here a while drinking coffee. Cheers to that. I'm starting to run concerningly low on coffee. This is a bit of an issue. I am out of iron plates. Goddamn. This is why I want to freaking get alien storage. Because I keep running out of components to build things. And alien storage would mean I have access to all of my stuff all the time. So. This is why I'm focusing on that today. Because I'm tired of running out of components when I'm building things. But yeah, I've been doing alright. I'm still kind of pissed at myself for the way my interview went yesterday. Because Murphy's Law just happened and I probably could and should have prepared better. And ironically, it was the one thing I had not prepared for that went wrong, so, eh. Okay, I need iron plates, which I believe these machines will provide. There you go. Because I'm going to be building a whole lot of foundations, I am guessing I'm also going to need concrete, so I might as well grab some while I'm here. I don't have a bouncy truck here, and that feels wrong. I should fix that. There you go. And then, oh, I don't have a Wonder Star anymore. I can't make it a gingerbread truck. Hold on. I've gotta have some spare stars back at the... Why is this powered down? I unplugged it, didn't I? I unplugged this factory. When I had power issues last stream. I remember now. Okay, there we go. There we go, and now we're connected again. How's my power grid looking? Ooh, we're starting to push it. What was I out of again? Crap. I'm having a brain fart. Ah, yes. So, okay. So this can go in there. I have concrete now. Some. I should probably have a lot more. I also don't have my coffee equipped. That is blasphemy. Let's just fix that right now. I should not be holding onto my gun. I should be holding onto my coffee. Like every good factory worker. I don't know if I need the DNA capsules anymore for research stuff. Ooh, hard drive scan. What do we have? Solid steel ingot. So that's a steel ingot recipe that goes from the straight ore rather than the fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? Ingot. It's in my face. Okay, and what is that? Encased industrial pipe. That could be very useful. Tempered copper ingots. That seems pretty useless. Molded beam fused wire. Molded beams? I'm not entirely sure. Because for that one, the fused wire is kind of a waste. $24.16 by 9. I think. And 4 and 1 for 30. That's actually a lot. That's a lot of yield. That's the thing I should remember. Is that. Yeah, the recipe's is not. I should also look at the yield. Okay. I think I'm going to take the alternate solid steel ingot here. That's 2 and 2 for 3. When I think right now the original recipe is 2 and 2 for 2. It's 3 and 3 for 3, but it's straight from the ore rather than the ingots. That requires that one would require ingots, so I would have to redo some of my steel processing to accommodate that recipe. So I would need more power, but I could turn. Okay. The other thing I'm thinking of here is biomass. Biomass getting turned into fuel. Okay. So I'm not going to re-roll this one. This one I can't re-roll. Molded beam fused wire. How much? No, come on. It's 1 for 2. This is 4 in 1, but for 30. That is a lot of yield. And I have plenty of Caterium ingot right now. What about beams? 24 and 16 for 9. That's 4 for 1. So the yield is also better in the alternate recipe. Even for the molded beams. Because it's 4 for 1. Now it becomes 3 for 1, but I add in a bit of concrete, which I have plenty of, even at the steel base. So I'm going to take the molded beam recipe for that one. For this one, I think I'm just going to re-roll, really. No, I think I'm going to re-roll this one. I don't see... Yeah, it's better yield, but it's not that much better. Steel rotor. 2 pipes, 6 wire for 1 rotor. Okay. And that one is Caterium ore. And water. But it's 2 ore for 1 ingot. I'm pretty sure the yield... Yeah, that's 3 for 1. So that would bring it down to 2 for 1 on that hard drive. On that... Here. And as for rotors... 2 pipes, 6 wires. That could make it a lot easier. Okay, so 5 and 25. 4 per minute on the production rate. So it's 5 per minute on that one for less resources. But I'm already mostly set up to handle those resources. And there is water near my Caterium mine. I could just start using this, get better yield out of my Caterium, because there is quite a lot of stuff that is going to be using Quickwire and Caterium ingots sooner than later. I think I'm going to choose the Caterium ingot here. I'm already set up decently for rotors. And as for this one, I don't need extra copper ingots. My copper yield is already... I'm producing way more copper than I'm ever using. So I don't think the copper ingots are the way. It's either I go for the industrial pipes, the encased pipes, or I rescan. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm not going to use it yet. Because I think I'm going to hold on to it and then kind of re-roll it once we hit phase 4. Or after I've done a few more researches. Just to see what it comes up with. Like, maybe even after I've done a few alien tech researches. Those fluctuators and dimensional depots and things. That's really what I'm looking for, is dimensional depots. So I need that, and then that. Alien power augmenter. Okay. Production amplifier. So that could help with my power grid, too. Right. Okay, I'm gonna drop some of the power slugs I have in here. I don't need those. At least not right now. I should also try to get going on... After this, I think I'm also going to try to get going on... After I'm done with Sam, I think I'm going to try to get going on sulfur and explosives. It has been a bit of a pain in the ass to get through all of this so far without any explosives at my disposition. Okay, so I'm gonna need wires. I'm gonna need, no, I'm gonna need cables. I'm low on cables. Yeah, I need cables. I need concrete. And I need iron rods. Okay. Cables, concrete, iron rods. I can grab that. The rods are getting made on this floor, if I remember it right. So, yep, right here. These machines are making iron rods. So I'll grab couple stacks. Like that. That'll do. I'm also going to need to organize dimensional depots for all of these. Well, not all of these, but some of these machines at least. I said concrete, rods, cables. That's the other one. Okay. These machines are not getting any limestone. Are these even connected? Ah, they're not. That conveyor, that's the old conveyor setup, which doesn't work. I tried to have it kind of pre-connected when I was building up the layers, and it just fails. So these machines would have just kind of idled forever. And I have been overflowing in concrete since the very beginning of the game. So that shows you how much I don't need concrete right now. No, it's not that I don't need concrete. It's just that I've been producing a lot more than I've been needing. Okay. And then I need cables, which I'm going to be able to get from these containers here. That one. Okay, I think that's enough. So now the other matter for SAM reanimation is going to be... How much does a Miner Mark II produce? For that, I would need to know how pure the deposit is. I think it's a pure? I'm pretty sure it's a pure deposit, so that would be 270. 240. Something like that. For the SAM ore. I don't think I need to make this thing full capacity. I might want to, but I don't think I need to. Because I do have to keep my power grid in mind. At least until I unlock nuclear power. Then that spot where I'm mining SAM ore is also going to be... Well, no, because the uranium deposits are just above ground. There's nothing I could set a mining machine on. I'm going to have to be mindful of that. And, yeah, I'm going to want to stack with a stairwell probably there-ish. There you go. That little catwalk corner can now go away. And then over here, reanimated SAM. Boom. Needs 120 per minute for one machine. One. So these two machines is all I need for that full belt. Ooh, that's rough. I did not expect to need to be... Right. Okay. And I'm also going to want that to connect to... Where's the... There. There you go. So these two, 120 per minute, and I'm making 30 per minute per machine. Cool. There we go. It's just that little bit of conveyor there between the splitter and the machine. I'm trying to... There we go. That's the one. Yeah, this is flowing now. This belt should not be completely full all the time, though. Mostly because the, this belt should have more capacity than what the mining machine can produce at the other end. But this is now my reanimated SAM built up. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have a merger going straight forward to here. Plug onto that. Then I'll move it into a splitter. Right there. And I'm going to have some of that production dumped into a storage box. Like that. And then if I need that reanimated SAM to be processed into other stuff, then I could just keep building that way. So now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build myself a MAM right here. Because a lot of the alien tech related research I think I'm going to be able to do from here. So bam. Yeah, I got the stuff. So SAM fluctuator. Beautiful. Let's see if I can make those here.
SAM fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Yes. Yeah. So that's the thing with the SAM ore and the Mercer spheres and things. It becomes properly creepy real fast. There's some creepy shit going on. That's kind of been the theme as of late for a lot of the games I play. That I end up in creepy shit sections. Okay. So, yeah. How's this thing named again? Fluctuators. Okay. SAM fluctuator. So I need, okay. So I need wire and steel beams, steel pipes, I should say, to be able to make the fluctuators. So, literally, this has to go away. This also has to go away. This also has to go away. That has to get loaded onto the train. And I need to process it back at main base. Because I need steel pipes, I need wires, I need a bunch of stuff that I don't have here at this base. So I'm going to be shipping the reanimated SAM as is back to main base, and we're going to build from there. So it's going to have to go into this platform here. Probably going to be doing Mark 3. I'm going to want to be running it kind of up there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it that way. If I stack 2, bring it to here, then that should be exactly the right height for the upper connector on the platform. So, and it still allows me to run underneath it without it being a pain. Bit too far away. There we go. Probably need another set of supports, let's say here-ish? And then that goes in here. Yeah, so now those reanimated SAMs are going to get shipped back to main base via the train. We have ads, and I need coffee. So I'll be back. And we're back. Ads are almost over. So, while the ads were running, a train just came and went. So that means we're going to get our first shipment of reanimated Sam back at the main base. It should be unloading there basically right now. So let's go back there and start figuring out what we're going to do with it. Because I need steel pipes and I need wires, which are all pretty close by to where the train station is. I can grab those from pretty close. So and then I'll be able to make those we're making decent progress to alien storage already, which I'm very happy about. God damn, this game is pretty sometimes. Not just sometimes, always. This game's always pretty. Stairs. Let's get up there, figure out. So, if I need wire, it's right there. It's in one of these containers. I could just elevate it up there if I need to. There we go. There's my reanimated Sam. It's right into here. So, I think I should process it directly on this floor, to be honest. Maybe even a bit back here. But kind of keep that factory out of the way. There's been a lot of sneezing today. I'm pretty sure I don't like that. Okay. Now, fluctuators. I need wires and I need steel pipes, and it needs to be in a manufacturer. Those absolutely gigantic machines. It's like those ones we have right there. So those are huge, huge machines. Probably not going to be able to have a whole lot of them. It's probably just going to be the one. It's probably just going to be the one. So I'm not going to bother even trying to blueprint here. I'm just going to drop the machine down and then figure it out. Yeah, these things are gigantic. So I would have like the one manufacturer right here. I need mod frames for that. But just do the one. SAM fluctuator. I could do 60 per minute. Which is exactly what I'm producing at the other end, I believe. If I open that in the codex, yeah, I'm producing 30 per minute per machine. So that's 60. So my production at the other end can only run one manufacturer anyway. So that solves quite a lot of problems. Or at least it solves a lot of calculations. Now, the other thing I need is wires, which is down here. Well, down here actually. Because that's the output of a whole block, isn't it? Yeah, so I could split off of that and kind of run it up. Okay. And how about the steel pipes? The steel pipes I'm gonna have to grab potentially from the other train station. I'm also gonna want to set up a floor hole right here. That connector. Good. Now, if I go back to here, I think the steel pipes are this one, isn't it? Yes, it is. So I could just use that upper connector and kind of run it there. That feels like it's exactly what I should be doing. There we go. So that's that done. If I go back down to here. I get to see conveyor lift Mark II facing me. Mark II. Plug in there. That should be all of it. I mean, this thing needs power, but other than that... well, it needs the SAM, obviously. So, let's also do that. Just straight in there. This thing is now, yeah, constructing. So I'm getting 60 per minute of reanimated SAM. Alright, let's drop that into... I'm just gonna box that up for now. There we go. Those beautiful little fluctuators going in there. Don't even know how many I need. So... $11. Okay, that's easy enough. I've already got 11. I'll just grab a few of those. I've got, I also need Mercer Spheres, but I have spares of... I found plenty of those all around the place here. And there's one on top right there that I can go and get if I need. But I have some in the personal storage box I have right near the hub. That one. Actually, the one in the hub. That one. Here we go. I have some Mercer Spheres in here. So I could just go around here into the map. Alien Tech. Dimensional depots. Bam. Okay.
Dimensional depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter, the metal will not bend, the wood will not splinter. We...
Yep, there's some creepy shit going on. So. Depot expansion. Dimensional depot stack increase. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what the stack increases imply. Enables uploading from the inventory. I have spare computers. I have spare computers in the box here. I hope it's enough, because I found some. I'm not making computers yet, but that one, I definitely want that one. I want that. Being able to throw stuff in Dimensional Depot from my inventory directly is way too convenient not to have. So, grab some of that. I think I could do that research already, so let's go back. And then it's going to be a matter of figuring out exactly how I'm gonna set up my dimensional depots. So that here, research right away. Just no questions. Done. Okay. Boom.
Manual depot uploader unlocked. Storage dimension and pocket dimension now connected both ways and stable. Parts can now be uploaded to the storage dimension directly from the inventory. Note: the storage dimension now understands the boundaries of the pocket dimension and recognizes the distinction between matter belonging to the Pioneer's inventory and matter belonging to the Pioneer.
That's reassuring.
Window within the shallows within the deep, curling around itself separately, echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
Yes, strange. It's pretty accurate. I would actually go a little further and say that it kind of freaks me the fuck out. But hey, not getting in the way in progress. So yes. How do I inventory Pioneer? If I do that? No. I don't really know how to... Dimensional Depot Uploader. Okay, it's just fluctuators. I just need fluctuators. Which I am making now, so... It's just a matter of having enough of them. I need 10 per. Okay. These are producing at a decent, I say decent rate. There we go. That gives me 40. That means I have enough for 4 depots. So what do I want to have on depot to start with? I think the first thing I'm going to want to have on depot are going to be these very basic resources that I have down here. So, iron plates, rods, screws, copper wire, like simple stuff. So let's say like that here, those iron plates there, that line, I could probably dimensional depot that. Maybe even the one on the other side of that chain as well. So what I'm gonna do here Well, hello there, brain cell. How have you been? No, not that. I don't know why, like, I keep opening this menu and I start typing right away because it doesn't select that text field automatically. And then I open up every UI imaginable because I'm already typing. That's the one I'm looking for. I'm gonna put that on number 7. 7. There we go. Now this... Okay. Tyre, slept like crud last night. Oh, I feel your pain. I really do. Okay, so yes. There. So I'm gonna have that and this run into here. So I'm guessing those dimensional depots are probably... Oh, they're actually smaller than the big storage containers. I'm kind of stunned about that. Which is convenient. It's very convenient for me. Let's do that. And then I'm going to have a merger like this going into it. There we go. That looks terrible. It collides straight through that one. I'll just make it a straight line instead. It's actually better. And then here... So it is now uploading a whole bunch of plates. It's not uploading very fast, mind you. But it is uploading. And so now, over here, I have a dimensional depot finally starting. Yes, I'll take from inventory before depot. But now that means that all of my stuff that I don't need, I can automatically throw in dimensional depots and just, when I run out of plates, I can just grab them from here now. Which is great. I am going to do the same thing. Although I do have... Yeah, my iron rods are already kind of getting... Maybe not that one. That line doesn't seem to get used all that much. And that one is also quite slow. Alright. So I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to split that one off here. No, there is that line. I know where I'm gonna go get my my iron bars. Because I have a line of iron bars coming up here for ammunition. That's the machine I'm standing on. It's right there. Ah, but it's coming straight from under. I've been doing all right, Brain Cell. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a rough couple days. That's the line, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that's the iron bar line. That's going to. That's going for the rebar. Yeah, it's been a rough few days. The job search has been particularly exhausting as of late. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that. Okay, so I think I'm going to split off right there. And I'm going to run a line to about here-ish. And then I'm going to have another one of these dimensional depots right here. I think I could stack them on top of one another. Yes! Just like so. That connects in there. Done. It's going to take a bit of time, but okay. I am very likely going to want... Okay. So it uploads a full stack. But it's only one stack, I think. I'm going to pin that because I use that a lot. Okay. So that's what the researches are for that we saw before, for either the number of stacks that are getting stored and the upload speed. I'm guessing. Yeah. Stack increase and upload speed. Okay. Well, we know what to do with that. So I am going to need to start grabbing a lot more Mercer spheres for these researches, I think. Let's grab some of that. Go back to the MAM. If I go, yeah, right down to here. I have enough for at least one of these researches, if not two. Okay, I think upload speed... If I don't have as many stacks, I don't mind as long as they get in quick. So...
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy
There we
released
go.
during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, use the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
We're dealing with some creepy shit here. Some real creepy shit. Computers can go back in here. These now, I actually don't need anymore because I'm producing them automated. So the upload speed now is already a bit higher. And if I want to upgrade that even further, I would need another Mercer sphere, which I have said before, there is one right on top of that rock there. So we're going to go and get it. I've got a good jetpack nowadays. I could definitely climb that. I'm just gonna climb up to here. I'm gonna grab my gun just in case. Just in case there's something nasty up there. There we go.
This is a shrine to windows and weaving.
That's not creepy at all. So that's the final Mercer Sphere I need for that upload speed research. Okay. And it was like 100 and something of these fluctuators that I needed. So I'm actually starting to think here. Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to throw the fluctuators into dimensional depots directly. Just so I can access them when I need. So yeah, so now I have a full stack of plates, and a full stack of rods, and a full, and some fluctuators getting thrown out there. And honestly, just having a single stack of everything, I'm okay with. I'm absolutely okay with. So now I can throw that in there if I want, and it'll start uploading. I could just grab it whenever I need. I might want to go for 2 stacks. Although having it directly in my inventory, I don't mind that much anymore. And the other question is, how fast does it upload here? Same rate as... Okay, so it's still 30 a minute. Is the download instant? The download is instant. Good. So in that case, yeah, it's really just going to be upload speed, really. I could finish that research here. I've just found some stuff, some regulator thing. Ooh. I'm still off by 1 Mercer Sphere. I thought I had... Wait. Does building the storage require Mercer Spheres? If I do that... Okay, so these also require Mercer Spheres. Oh. Right. Okay. Yep. That changes things. Because Mercer Spheres are definitely not an infinite resource. These two I'm going to leave there, I think. But what I'm going to do... I'm not going to do more researches. I'm just going to start building storages. So over here, I think what's going to have to happen is, yeah, these two lines of motors and yeah, I think I'm gonna do like 2 depots here for these 5 containers. Maybe, no, let's do 3 just in case. I'll do 3. So probably 1 for the 2 lower lines here that I'll just redirect in there. Okay, but that also means I'm going to have to start looking, like actively looking for Mercer spheres, which I have not been doing. At all. So that's going to be a thing now. Cool. Let's see. You're a Mark 1. You're also a Mark 1. So they're going to be coming in at exactly the same rate. It's going to be completely even split. And I'm very okay with that. I'm going to put it going that way. There we go. That one goes in there. So that gets me reinforced plates. And that gets me rotors. Let's do a Mark II here. And now they're alternating on the belt, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay? So now I have iron plates. And the next thing that's going to upload is going to be a rotor. Actually, yeah, there's a few plates that got accumulated in there. There we go. Okay. I am going to want to do kind of the same thing for these 2 lines now. So that and there. So might even be all 3. Not gonna lie. I have limited Mercer spheres, so I gotta be mindful of what I do here. If I do something like this, then I'll join up that line, and this line up here and just kind of throw it in there. So I'm going to do merger, facing that way. Like that. I have been using a lot of motors, though. So, no, I think I'm going to give the motors their own little depot. I could put here pretty easily. I'll just stick it right there. Why am I not getting... The rotors are taking their sweet time to get made. Okay. I don't think I want more than a stack here, now that I'm thinking about it. There we go. Rotor motor stators and reinforced plates. Frames. There we go. So now we'll have stators and modular frames also going in. The other thing that I'm going to want to do is start emptying out these containers, really. Problem is, I'm not sure how or where. I mean, I'm guessing it's probably going to be straight in the sink. Yeah, I think I'm looking at another sink. Gonna be one of those. Don't really want to dump out those rotors, though. I'd like to reuse them on the production line if I can. You know what? We'll make these Mark IIIs, so... Because eventually I'm just going to want that to kind of fill up. And that way all of the rotor production from up there... Yeah, you know what? Actually gonna destroy that little line here. I'll just let that feed the rotors for now. I think that's gonna be fine. What do I have in this one? Stators. I haven't been using stators at all. So I could just... That one I'm very happy to throw straight in the bin. Nope. No, I'm not... Really not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of throwing resources away that I'm short of in other places. So... Like, motors and stators are actually... Oh, that's a problem. Because the frames are a lower stack count. Like, combining stuff that has the same amount of things in a stack is fine. But combining things that don't have the same amount in a stack... So motors and modular frames I can totally combine, but the stators I can't. And I have to start them at the same time. Because now, unless I grab that stack of modular frames... Okay, so this is what I have to do. I have to do motors and modular frames on the same line. That one is going to go away and is going to come right here. And I am going to connect it to here, where I'm going to stick a merger. Onto this line there. I am also gonna throw a merger right here and try to empty out. It's that container here, isn't it? That's stators. That's frames. So that's the input. That's not the output. I need it to be the output. It's gonna have to be over here. It's gonna clip through the ground a bit, but throw that in there. So now, basically, I'm hoping to kind of prioritize. Okay. I am gonna try to do the same for motors. I could try to plug the motors container right into this line here, which shouldn't be too hard, actually. That's the... Oh. Shouldn't be too hard, I say, as I realize that the container is the wrong way around. No. No, get back here. Okay. So if I do it there... That works. Okay. And that feeds the motors straight back into the production line for everything else too, which is great. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay. Now, if I grab motors and I grab modular frames, now the stacks are at 0. And now it should alternate in. There we go. So I'm only ever going to be off by 1 if I'm only ever going to be off by 1 if it stalls on the uploads. So that's good. Okay. So these are combining quite well. The stators are on their own stack right now because they're at 100. I could combine them with rotors. They're the same stack size for the stators and the rotors. But the rotors are already at the same stack size as the plates, isn't it? So technically that means I could combine all 3. So if I wanted to, that merger right there could be here. Then I'll throw that here. Throw that there. Okay. And then I just remove that. Grab a plate from here. Remove that, so I save a Mercer sphere here. Well, that's Mark 1, that's Mark 1. That's Mark 1. That's all Mark 1. So even if I do Mark 3 in there, so now it should all, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So rotor, stator, plate, rotor, stator, plate, rotor, stator, plate, in that order. So all I have to do is rotor, stator, plate, and now it gets to work uploading and refilling that stack. Fan-friggin-tastic. All right. This is good. This is good. This is good work. I'm happy about that. Okay. Next. Next, I think a lot of the steel stuff also should be in dimensional depots if I can help it. So, I think the best place to do that is actually going to be at the steel base itself. Probably right before it gets to the train station. Or up here. It could be up here. Because I have 2 outputs per thing. So as long as I combine things that are the same stack size again, then I have a decent shot. So what do we have in here? Stack sizes of 500. Quick wire. Let's not... Okay. Ingots at 100. That's fine. 200 for these. 200 for these. So the quartz and the silica could be combined. Same for the beams. Stacks of 200. That's a 100. So these 3 I could combine. And I will. I think it's the way to go. I think it's the call to make here. So we're going to go yeah, I'm going to do it right here basically. So I'm going to do a merger facing me like that with a dimensional depot. Going that way. And then I can have... Mark 2 lift. Okay. So which ones are there? I think it's that one. And then that one. And then that one? No. It's that one, and that one. So... It's also going to be there, and that one's going to be that way. I'm going to make them all Mark 4s, because I can. Okay? Because I want to use all of the upper outputs here for this. So, the beams. Bam. There we go. So these 3 are not getting thrown in here. There we go. So now the alternating pattern should start kicking in. There we go. There we go. Now, the other thing I wanted to test, like, let's say we're full on frames right now. So if I want to do that, it's not gonna upload because it's full. Okay, so getting rid of my stuff is still on the trickier side of things. That's kind of what a sync is for, though. I'm just gonna keep a sync at every base, really, and I'll run with that. Okay, but now a lot of the materials that I use commonly are not going to give me problems anymore when it comes to storage. That's 100. Okay. Do I have anything else that's 100 that I could... That's also 100. So these two I could combine. Although the Caterium ingots, I'm starting to think I need them less and less. And that is 200. Okay. So the pipes at a 200 could probably be combined with either rubber, plastic, yeah, rubber and plastic, really. Because that's 200. That's also 200. I could just throw a storage right here, combine all of them. Maybe here. Because I'll need that for sure. So I might as well plan for my storage solution already. You know what? It's probably gonna be right here. So, there we go. Okay. This is all going there. Need more industrial beams. Well, how friggin' convenient. I'll need to put those, because I'm going to start using a lot more and more of those. I might give it that, because it's going to be kind of my main... Mark 4s are the fastest belts I can make right now, and I'm going to be making a lot of them and upgrading a lot of them. I should probably give a dedicated box, a dedicated storage, so that we're uploading just the beams at a decent pace. Go. So now that should all be... Wait, hold on. I got 2 lines of plastic in there. This is why I double check. Okay. There we go. So that's plastic, but I'm going to have rubber coming out of here. There we go. That's rubber flowing in. So now I have all 3 combined in here. Start uploading. Look at that. Okay. I also have a little, that little object thing here. I can actually start looking for Mercer spheres with this thing. That's gonna be everywhere I go now. Might be one up there, actually. The game tends to put them in very high places and high and hard to access places. So, but this is good. This is good progress. I'm quite happy with this. Now I'm going to stop running out of friggin' resources every time I try to build something. I could now dump a whole lot of these resources into the, Yeah, it's gonna be the hunt for Mercer Spheres now, I think. I'm just one Mercer Sphere away from getting an extra stack, which I'm not against, honestly. Yeah, having an extra stack is probably going to be a good idea. I'm also going to want the beams, the encased beams, to get in storage, because, as I've just mentioned, those are going to be my main kind of conveyor building material for a while. So for that one, I am just legitimately going to put a dedicated dimensional uploader for just those beams. And I'm actually gonna pin them to the top, because I'm gonna use them a lot. Okay. So the stator box is getting emptied here. Is it? Or is it just a line? Is it just the production line, or is it the stator box? No, I don't think the stator box is getting emptied. And the modular frame box is also currently not getting emptied, but that's fine. This place is a mess, but I don't want to throw these resources away. That's kind of... That's my biggest pet peeve right now. Yeah, this box is not getting emptied. But yeah, this is now filling up, which means 100% of the production is finally going to get to be used to make motors. At least for now. Till I need it for something else. And now with that motor line right there, so if I grab frames, grab motors, grab motors, there we go. Okay. I now have a decent amount of stuff going into dimensional depots, which means I can now clear a decent amount of stuff from my inventory because I don't need it anymore. Those minerals, that can go. Cables, that can go. Rotors, motors, plastic. The copper stuff I'm gonna want to throw into dimensional depots quite quickly. Frames, reinforced plates, tubes, beams, rods, rubber, stators, all of that, that can go. That could just go away. I am... Yes. Fuel. I definitely want that in the Dimensional Depot. Solid fuel. And even the packaged fuel that I'm using from a jetpack now. Unless I could change... Yeah, because for the jetpack, I can decide to change, like to prioritize a certain type of fuel. But for the chainsaw, it has to be biofuel. Okay, and I'm down to only one Mercer Seer. So, it's going to be the package fuel, because I'm not using the chainsaw all that much anymore. We're gonna go back to the other base. Actually, no, it's gotta be the copper stuff. It's all of these, really. Yeah, it's all of these. So these are the outputs of the storage boxes. I'm just gonna throw a merger, throw a dimensional storage right here-ish. Maybe the other side. Something about like that. And then just plug everything in, really. There you go. They're all stacks of 200. Oh no, no, the wires aren't. Wires are 500. Do I care? I don't really care. If I really need a ton of wire, I'll just come and get it. There's actually another little setup that I could do here. And you know what? I think I will. Just for the sake of making it a bit more even split. If I do that, and then this, then there should be 2 wires going in for 1 sheet and 1 cable. There we go. So now it's wire cable, wire sheet, wire cable, wire sheet. Which means it's still not going to stack perfectly, but it's going to stack up to 400 instead of 5. So if I do need a stack of wire, it's going to be a stack of 400 rather than 500, and I'm still very okay with that. I can run with that. Easy. So that's that. That's the copper storage sorted out. All right. We finally have dimensional storage. This is huge. Concrete. I am gonna want concrete. I don't have a Mercer's Sphere anymore, so I'm gonna have to sort that out. And for the fuel, it's not too bad. I don't use that much of it. At least not yet. All right. Bin. 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 There we go. I'm gonna have to hold on to the concrete though. The beams, that can go. Rods, that can go. Sheets, that can go. I have room in my inventory now. This feels so nice. This is gonna they take a while to refill though. So yeah, definitely I'm going to want to optimize. I'm gonna want to do the researches here. For both the stack size and the upload speed. Ideally prioritizing upload speed, but even then, I mean, just having more of it, just having more stacks of it just works. Yeah, there's none anywhere close to here. Let's go close to the coal power base, because that's an area I haven't explored all that much, and there's gotta be stuff up there. Yeet! Foom! Oh, it is sensing one. That way. Oh. It's underneath me. It's right there.
Look through the window and witness a thread.
Yep, I'm getting shot. Ow! There we go. Gotta love the shatter rebar. Basically a shotgun now.
Organs and veins are grown, and bones are dug into our walls. The temple gift is being desecrated. Our notes are sour still. Harmony follows many star journeys.
Patterns are starting to emerge in vocabulary, sentence structure, topics. How fascinating to once again solve a true mystery, to be unable to create any accurate predictions.
I am actually kind of surprised that Ada's just... Actually, no, I shouldn't be surprised. Ada's a machine. She's not really capable of fear of any kind. I'm just kind of surprised that that Ada's threat detection patterns don't. There we go. There's another Murphy here. Nice. Okay. Also grab the remains. Don't expect there to be much in here. What is this? This might be Caterium. That's a normal Caterium ore deposit. Okay. I would have to explode it. Yeah, sulfur and explosives are kind of gonna have to be a thing I start looking for as well. I have not done any research or sulfur processing in any way. $764 meters. I mean, I could theoretically kind of process sulfur either out here or at the coal mine. Gonna ship it back to the coal mine. Also detecting a Mercer sphere. Getting further away from it. Ah, it's that way. Oh, it's there. Come on. Shotgun rebar to the face. Go. How many do I have now? 3. That's enough for the stack research, I believe. Where's that sulfur deposit though? Is it down there? Might be down there. 'Cause that's limestone, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's just limestone. Wait, there's two impure deposit right by the main base. Well, that solves it. I'm gonna use those. They're on the other side of the main base. Because that's right by the space elevator. How did I not see that before? They were right under my nose the whole time. And I've never even researched them. Well, that's awkward. Yeah, the thing is, like, Nobelisks. Oh, ammo. Rebar. Yeah, I need ammo in my I need ammo in my deposits for sure. That's gotta be. Although, do I? It's certainly not priority right now. I think research should be priority. Yeah, I have enough of that. I can make... grab those fluctuators. Research that. So yeah, now these things take...
Dimensional
They still take a
expansion
bit
increased
to
200%.
upload, but now I get...
Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension.
Now it stacks up
and
to
store it in basic
double
bound
stack
states in
size.
another.
So
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This shallow serenade is sour and salt.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
this is... Oof. Yeah, sulfur. That's what I was getting at. So there are some sulfur deposits over here, like close here, which I've never seen. Where are they? Down there. Or up there. In any case, it's worth investigating. It's down here. Which is a part of the map I've surprisingly not really explored. Okay, these are impure deposits. Don't really care. Surprised he didn't spot me. Okay. So yeah, so there's one here. I know there's a second one. $320 meters. That one's up there. Somewhere around there. Okay. Oh, there is something aggressive that just spotted me. It was a pretty nasty looking hog that actually saw me as I was flying by, but 203, 293. So it's up there. This feels like a spider cave. And I don't like spiders. Especially the spiders in this game. They're real creepy. There's something below me. That could be exploded. Okay, no, they're hogs. They're not spiders. They're the nastier hog variety. Uh-oh. I didn't think he'd get to me. Ow. He just yeeted himself off of there. I'm good with that. Yeah, these things can take a beating. So can I, it seems. If I go from here, I think. Go on. Come at me. There you go. I need to hit him from closer. That Shadow Rebar has basically no range at all. There you go. Gotcha. Okay. So 211. Yeah, I have to keep climbing, and I think I have to keep climbing that way. I'm hearing something. There's a Mercer Sphere close. It's up there. Yep. Yep. There's... the really nasty variety of hogs that is also living there, so let's not hang around for too long if I can help it. Ah. The Mercer Sphere isn't up here. It's below me. It's in the cave below me. Right. There's a distinct possibility. Hold on. There? 249, yeah. So it's either up there or in a cave below. There's a distinct possibility that the sulfur deposit I'm looking for might be underground. There seems to be a cave network around here. That could be a sulfur deposit. Looks like limestone, but it could be sulfur. Oh, there's a lot of you. And you... panic hitting the wrong button really doesn't help. There you go. Where is it? Oh. Beautiful. So this here That is sulfur. Okay, it's up here. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get poisoned if I stand there. Just trying to get my bearings here. And I actually... Wait. I can't focus right now because I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go, and I'll be right back. we are back. Okay. So. I am going to mark that sulfur deposit here. There we go. So, now that these are marked, space elevator is there. I'm probably going to extend that floor here beyond where the Fixmist factory is. I also have to move the gingerbread truck. I could bounce it again. There we go. So yeah, it's up there and down here. I can actually see the deposit from here. So I think, I mean, this floor has been the main floor for a little while now. Just gonna build out like that. These are impure deposits, so I'm not gonna get a ton of black powder out of that. So I'll have to be mining both. That's pretty certain. But I think we could still work something out. I also think I would like a new power line going from there to here. Probably maybe even further out, but it's going to be kind of where the... Because I'm going to be processing the sulfur right here, I think. So I need... Okay, so... I need some portable miners to be able to make the mining machines. These are impure deposits, so I'll want Mark IIs just to be able to pull anything even remotely good out of it. There we go. And I also need... What is that? Coal. I also need coal for sulfur processing. Oh. That means I can't process up there. That means I can't process up there at all. Because Because I need coal. No, not that. Coal. No. No, what is that? Remove that. Remove that. There's one coal deposit I'm still not using there. There's a few coal deposits back there. That I could potentially use. It's just over. Yeah. It's not falling from the skies. It's just bouncing. Look. It's my bouncy truck. It's my bouncy gingerbread truck. So it's a Christmas truck on top of that. Near the Christmas factory. How you been, JD? Still. Fair enough. Yeah, it's on point. I've also got extra dimensional storage now. I'm so happy about that. Basically, now I'm going to stop running out of resources constantly and having to run back to base every time. I'm just going to be able to grab the stuff from the extra dimensional storage and use it. It takes quite a while to for those storages to refill, but still a lot better than nothing. And I could research for it to refill faster and or have more capacity for each element. So that's pretty great. And I can upload to it from my inventory. So if there's stuff that I don't want here, like nuts and berries and those enemy remains, I can just stick that there and it gets uploaded to the depot. Okay. So now my first thought was to, my first thought was to have the sulfur processed here, and it still is. But the problem is I also need coal. So I need more mining machines because there is a few coal deposits I might be able to use back there. They're probably not very high quality, but I'm hoping it's enough. I'm gonna need more portable miners. So let's say 4. That's 2 Mark II machines. Okay. And what do I need for miners Mark II? Again. Production. Is it production? Yeah, miner Mark II. Okay, I got plenty of resources for that. It's not a problem. Okay. And then there's going to be the matter of getting electricity there as well, but I mean, I got these big power poles. I'll just run some of them. So one of the sulfur deposits that I spotted was up there somewhere on that ledge or on that one. I don't remember which one exactly. And there's another one down there. So right now I'm going to go up there. I need the coal. I need sulfur. So I'm going to try to get 2 coal deposits, which I have seen. Yeah, the sulfur deposit is there. I've seen some coal deposits like here-ish. If you look on the map, you're going to show up somewhere around there. It's going to take a while. There. There's quite a lot of them. pure coal deposits on a fairly flat area around there. With water. That, to me, feels like a prime spot for a new coal power plant. That sure as hell looks like a potential expansion base to me. In which case... Oh, this gives me a bit of a conundrum. Do I ship the sulfur over to there? And process it there in that base back there, where I'm definitely going to have a new base there. There's too much coal there not to use it. Let's go and kind of scout out the terrain over there just to see what I have in terms of space to build with. I don't know what these big balloons are. I honestly don't know what these do. Are these just like mycelia plants? Can I just chainsaw these down? I can. Yeah, it's a bunch of mycelia. Alright, cool. And that's a toxic field right there. Which... Nope, I'm also hearing spitters. Alright, here we go. My shotgun rebar is doing so much work nowadays. There we go. Fantastic. Alright. But I was seeing, my detector was seeing a Mercer Sphere, which I am guessing is gonna be... I don't think it's up there. I think it's below. I think there's a cave somewhere below that. Oh, friggin' spiders! I hate the spider enemies. They're very fast. And very spindly. And kind of use a lot of hit and run tactics that I very much hate. Because my aim's not very good. Okay. This is a nice, big, kind of flat area over here. And the coal deposits are back there. That just screams new base to me. There's also stuff. Alright, yep. You. Shot to the face. Ow! Oh, there's... Oh, you're a nasty one. Okay. So the small ones, I could one-shot. The big ones are gonna take a lot more work. Ow! Okay, yeah, this is getting a bit dangerous. No, gun. Oh crap! I mistimed my jump there. Is he dead? Yes, he is. Okay, got it. Cool. What do we have over here? Rotors. Beams. These are all stuff that I already have, really. Copper sheet. Yeah, this is pretty basic stuff. Repairs needed. Needs 120 megawatts. So it needs power. I mean, I'm eventually not eventually. I am going to be running electricity back to here. That lake is also... Yeah, this spot is basically completely designed for a coal power base. Because I got, yeah, coal nodes around here. I got water right there where I could very easily set up extractors. That's another pure coal node. And then I'm going to have to figure out... Okay, let's... So one of you here. One of you there. Ow! Oh, you're a nasty one too. Oh, I'm on no HP now. Whoa. Yep, you know what? I'm just gonna get up top here. Just recover my health a bit. That was, ouch. That was painful. Problem is, my shotgun rebar is not very effective at this range. I could catch it right in the face when it's charging me. Kind of the ideal. There we go, got him. Okay. I should also be looking for... Oh, there's probably a Mercer Sphere up there. These have now become... I've been going from nearly actively avoiding them to now actively seeking them out just to get my dimensional storage into better condition. Ah, there it is. No, I wouldn't say I wasn't actively avoiding them. Just
I was not built to use organic components for communication. I am adjusting.
The effigies make a flow. You are not the current.
I am not sure what you mean. I do run on a current. I am a digital construct.
These two entities potentially becoming friends kind of freaks me the hell out. I'm not gonna lie. That's another coal deposit right there, isn't it? That's another pure node. So there's 3 pure nodes here. I could make a lot of power with that. So I think what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna dedicate one of those nodes probably that one, to sulfur processing. And then I might, like, deviate the overflow back into coal power just to make sure. I am going to want a power tower here. That's what I was about to do before I got so rudely interrupted. So, power tower platform, that, and that goes to there. Take the big one. And now I have to head back towards where the sulfur is. So I think it might actually be the other way around. I'm going to ship the sulfur to there. Do I? I still don't know. I still really don't know. Maybe I should ship... This could be a truck route kind of situation where I ship some coal back to the main base and then process the sulfur kind of above, like I had planned before. There's my sulfur deposit. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, that works. So now I want a sulfur mining machine right here. There's the base. So point it that way. That can actually connect to there.
I believe in speed.
Oh.
Power.
You try, Andres.
Power and speed solves many things.
Power and speed solves everything. Allah, you're completely right on that. Also, good morning. Well, good afternoon, actually. Okay, oh, that friggin' power line is too long. Uh-oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Come on. Had to land at the friggin' toxic cloud because I was out of jetpack fuel. There we go. Okay, now it replenishes a bit. I'm gonna have to climb my way back up. Or, actually, there. That ledge right there. I think that ledge is going to do just fine for our current... I'm getting poisoned right now, am I? Yes, I am. let's just step right down to here. Right where there's a couple of really nasty spitters. And then I'm gonna shoot these spitters in the face using my gun like that. Where's the other one? There he is. Screw you. Okay, and now my bouncy truck isn't bouncing anymore. It's just floating because we're just out of loading range for it. There we go. So now we're connected. We have power all the way back to the coal base. And then I have that one for sulfur. And I also need to build. Not letting me build it because I'm too far away from it for now. Just gotta get closer. Okay, yeah. Right here. And now there's hogs. You're not very dangerous. Okay. That's a minor mark too. I'm guessing that... Yeah, because I still have one of those portable miners. I'm guessing the one I built up there for sulfur is still a Mark 1. So I'm going to have to go and upgrade that. And I'm also going to need a power line. From here to there? Ooh. Can I even reach one of these pylons? I'm not even sure. I think I don't. So, what's going to have to happen is I'm going to do one of those. Right here. Wire from here to there. And then the much longer ranged. This to that. Yeah, this thing now has power because it started to drill. Fantastic. Okay. So now that we found the raw resources that we need, actually, I'm seeing what time it is now. I think it's going to be enough for today. It's going to be time to end the stream. But we've got dimensional depots, we got sulfur, we got a new coal mine, coal power, basically a new base location back there. Should probably, I'll mark it about there and then I'll probably move it again just so I don't forget. Gonna be my coal power 2 base. Let's stick that right there. So, and then what's gonna have to happen is, yeah, I'm gonna take some of the coal from the coal power 2 base, ship that back to here, to above where I am right now. I'm gonna build a bit of floor there. Where that pylon basically is. Drop some coal there. And then the sulfur I'm mining here and up above over there, I'm going to ship down to here as well and process it over here, over where I'm standing. So that way I can make black powder, explosives. Well, explosives, that's the biggest thing. Because all of these things producing the toxic clouds over there can be exploded. And will be exploded, so I stop getting poisoned every time I go in that area. And it also opens up a lot of ways, new caves and things, so it actually opens up quite a lot of the map to have access to explosives, and I have neglected to do that. And now that I'm at a point where I have to legitimately explore the map and find things, being able to open passageways is going to be kind of a big deal. Anyways, for today, we're going to be ending. This is going to be enough. This is going to be enough for today, if my face wants to show up. Face. There we go. And in the meantime, I am going to be looking for a friend to raid. I mean, Triple's raiding. Triple's streaming. It's simple enough. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be Triple. Let's go see Triple. So. Take care, everybody. Tomorrow is gonna be a sponsored stream. Tomorrow I'm playing Delvirium, which is gonna be very fun. Gonna be very fun. It's basically a brand new take on what Stardew Valley kind of game. And I've been sponsored for it, so I'm gonna play that tomorrow. That should be a lot of fun. And then Breath of Fire on Thursday. That's about it. Take care, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.